So, we've travelled to the Belgian city of Bruges, known for its chocolate, historical buildings and beer. And Bruges hasn't preserved only a few of its streets, but the entire city, and that has landed them a spot on the UNESCO World Heritage Site list. Unlike many other cities, Bruges hasn't just kept some of its streets in the old style, but the entire city, landing it a spot on the UNESCO World Heritage Site list. While that is great, it also has introduced some challenges. The narrow streets aren't made for modern vehicles, not to mention the thousands of tourists coming here every single day. For companies like the Halve Maan or the Halve Maan, this was a problem, as they needed to transport beer from their brewery out of the city, and the narrow streets couldn't really accommodate their trucks anymore. They could of course move the brewery out of the city, but then it wouldn't be made in Bruges anymore, and it would also be the end of a centuries-old tradition. So what did they do instead? They made a pipeline. At first people thought this was a joke, but no, they were serious about this, moving beer in pipelines through the city streets. The pipeline runs under my feet, right here. There's beer under my feet. Getting approval for this wasn't easy, but once the mayor realized that this would also move a lot of trucks outside of the city streets, they got their approval.
If you see the white building over there, that's next to it, that's where the bottling plant is. So the pipeline that takes all the beer out there, it goes from here and through all the winding roads, all the way over to the white building.
Many allegedly volunteered to have the pipeline run under their property, but it all runs on a public road. Something to do with leak prevention, they said. Despite the approval, the impact on the city had to be minimal, so on the cobblestone streets they weren't allowed to open up the whole streets. They had to drill holes at each corner and then make a pipeline from point to point in between them. They could of course not branch the pipeline into your home, but if you paid for a gold membership costing €7,500, they would provide you one beer from the brewery every day for the rest of your life.
If you'd like to see this place yourself, there are guided tours here taking you through the brewery. You get to see the process, the historical development, and climb through a narrow staircase to the very top for a splendid view. Oh, and at the end, there is of course an opportunity for beer tasting.